Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into attempt number dos. Hopefully the lag has stopped. We just reset all the Wi-Fi in the house, the router, everything. I don't know the technical side of things. Hopefully that makes an improvement. We're racing again in Daytona. It's stage 2. They're 3 wide for the first time tonight. Things are getting dicey at the front of the pack. It's Tyler Ankrum with the Hattori racing. Behind him, Stuart Friesen, Howard, Kligerman, Purdy, your top 5. And oh my goodness, yeah, they're 3 wide, 3 rows deep in the mid-pack. You got some guys that had to pit at the end of stage 1 trying to storm back to the front. Christian Eckes is leading that third line. He's got Majeski, LaJoie, and DiBenedetto in tow. Thanks to everybody watching right now for attempt number 2. Appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe because that's really going to count and making a difference here because of that failure in stream 1. Let me know if it continues to lag. Yeah, because that would be pretty frustrating. Yeah, I can't totally tell on my end whether or not it's lagging or not, so appreciate it if you inform me on your end. Oh, we got our first crash through the tri-oval, the 43 round, the 20, that's the 84, the 13, the 25, others. Oh, boy. A couple of big names possibly already out. Oh, the 5 with issues, the window net down on the Dean Thompson's truck. He is jumping out of that truck. The 84. Oh, that's a tough break for Clay Greenfield. That's a small operation. They only come out to a couple events a year. And that thing is pretty killed. The 84 was nosed into the outside wall. I looked away for a moment at the chat. And then, I don't know what happened. We got 10 people watching though right now. Appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe. Oh my goodness. That is really tough. Oh, the window net already went down on the 5. Now he's trying to drive that thing again, but I think once you drop the window net, that's like you're done. You don't have a choice. Oh, DiBenedetto with quite a bit of damage on the front end. Oh, man, a lot of favorites involved here. Man, that's a really frustrating, man. I wanted DiBenedetto to do well here. The 43, I believe, yeah, that's Daniel Dye in his first start, or one of his first starts. Dean Thompson, yeah, he's already out of the truck. Yeah, a lot of guys, Daytona dreams coming in at an end here on lap 30 of 100. Thanks, Chris Davis, for letting me know. We got 11 people watching. Drop a like. We're got to rebuild the stream. We got to rebuild the momentum after the loss of the last one. Yeah, hopefully the connection and everything improves from here on out. Mark, you're back. We're back. Haley Deegan. Oh, yeah, I think that thing might be killed on the 13. Oh, wow, that thing is a lot more killed than I thought. I can't believe she's even able to drive that thing around the nose. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are going to be able to tape these things up, but I mean, it would be a tall task. Still have not even seen a replay of what happened, though. Yeah, Dean Thompson getting into the ambulance or his ride to the infield care center, and I think we're probably going to see at least 5 or 6 trucks call it quits after this one. Clay Greenfield also done for sure. Man, a really tough break here for quite a few guys. Oh boy, yeah, that Haley Deegan truck, that thing is killed. The problem with the 13 is the front bumper kind of got caved in, and now it's just almost plowing into the ground, and that's just continuing to wreak havoc on the entire nose of the truck. So here we are. They're going 3 wide there, pushing the issue, and then, oh, who is this? Oh, the 84 in the middle of 3 wide just kind of gets squeezed, and then the 13, 25, and the 5, nowhere to go. The 43, somebody else, who is that maybe catches, I can't quite tell who that is, but somebody catches onto someone else a little bit. The 5 really burst into flames, and then they kind of die out. So, but he probably saw those flames and cut the window net down. Yeah, the red flag out here already. This is not a very big incident, only about 5 trucks involved, but yeah, 84 spins in the middle of 3 wide, and just everybody behind him has nowhere to go. That we're lucky that did not happen closer to the front of the field, or else we would have seen a lot more trucks call it quits here. But yeah, the 25, I'd say, is probably the most likely to be able to keep going of these, and the 43, I think both of those 2 trucks have a shot, but yeah, the 13, 5, 84, those guys are going to be done, I'd say, for certain almost. Yeah, I think the 83, like, I can't really, I don't really, or the 84, I mean, I really don't know who to blame for this exactly. Or if it's really something you can even blame. Just things kind of he just kind of gets pinched in the middle, but he also does kind of come down the track a bit. This is just what you risk when you're going 3 wide throughout the pack. Oh, boy. Yeah, Deegan was involved, George. Deegan was involved. Her night's most likely done. She's able to bring that thing back around to pit road, but that thing is destroyed. Now, there's a lot of Deegan fans out there, so that's going to be frustrating. Kit, what happened? You missed it. Red flag is all you know. So they're running 3 wide. This is the most aggressive they've been racing yet tonight. 3 wide, about 10 rows deep. I mean, everybody up in this lead draft. Then you have the 84 truck of Clay Greenfield. He's probably about in the 8th row of that 3 wide racing. And they're going through the tri-oval, and he just kind of gets pinched by, I think it's the 9 car that was below him. Not sure who was to the top of him, but he gets pinched, just goes sideways in front of all those guys behind him, slides up the track, and just nobody behind him has anywhere to go. And the people that had nowhere to go were the 25, the 5, the 13, the 43 spun. He had some slight contact with somebody else. So only about 5 trucks were involved, but you have the 25, the 13, the 5, the 84, they're probably all going to be done for the night. A lot of big names right there in there, DiBenedetto and Deegan primarily. Yeah, I'm not sure why they're throwing the red flag. Maybe there's fluid on the racetrack, because it looked like basically almost every truck except for 2 were able to go drive away from it, and it wasn't like blocking the track surface really. So not quite sure why we're seeing the red flag right here. Thanks to everybody watching though. Oh, there we go. We got 25 people watching. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, though. Let's get this thing up to 20 likes. We got to revamp it after the issues from before with the technical difficulties. Yeah, Kit, no, it wasn't half the field. There's only about like 5 trucks. So I'd have to imagine maybe fluids down on the racetrack somewhere. That's probably why they're having to throw the red flag. But already our 3rd incident, or 3rd caution, actually no, 4th caution of the night, and we are only to the 30 lap marker, not even 29 laps in. Yeah, that is the story with the red flag there. So big names that are out here are DiBenedetto, Deegan, and then also Thompson, Greenfield, and Dye will probably be able to keep going, but going to have a bit of damage on the 43 truck. Let me know if there are still any of those, bugs with the streaming quality, if we're seeing some technical difficulties. Trying to make an adjustment. That's why we deleted the first stream. Hopefully now things will go smoother. Boy, now my broadcast is glitching out. Man, this has just not been a great night in terms of the technical side of things so far. Good Lord. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to just tune in from my phone right now, I guess. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Having some technical difficulties. There we go. Well, now I'm quite literally going to be doing this off my phone because the TV is now crashing. I don't know, guys. Everything's crashing. Everything is chaotic. Wait, hold up. What? Anyways, sorry. Just I don't even know what's going on right now. Things are crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at George. Her hopes for Deegan done for the night. Yeah, here she is. Yeah, that's got to be really frustrating for Deegan, guys. That's frustrating for everybody involved. Like, when you get involved in one of the early incidents on the plate tracks, you're just sitting there like, come on, like seriously, like that's just really what you're thinking. You're like, do I really have to be the first one to have to go home? It's like, I'm okay if I wreck in one of in the final lap or so, but you want to get to the finish before you wreck out, at least usually in these plate tracks. Yeah, still under red flag. I'm trying to see why. Thanks everybody watching though. Hey, we got 20 people watching. We got 10 likes. Hit that like button. We gotta revitalize the energy here. We gotta revitalize. Let's start this thing. Let's get this thing up to 20 likes. I appreciate it. Yeah, David, I appreciate your I don't know if you're saying you're sorry for me or whoever, but yeah, it has just been rough. To finish, you must first finish. Exactly, Mark. That's almost how it is with the stream right here. Oh, that's what it is. It's rain. Rain on the track again. So I'll bring back the rain delay font. We're bringing it back. Bringing it back. Our third rain delay of the night. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Oh, brother. This guy sucks. No, just. Hey, Mark, appreciate it. Yeah, Joe. So under the red flag, not really due to the incident, but because of the rain. Surprised they did not bring the trucks down pit road. They're just sitting on the backstretch, I guess, trying to wait it out. Kind of confused, but whatever. Yeah, hit that like button if you haven't already. So far, I think the strong trucks, though, there were DiBenedetto, Majeski, Craftsman, and I am blanking. Who is the other? Oh, and Eckes. Those are the four trucks, really, in Stage 1 that dominated. Already, though, one of them with issues, the 25 truck of DiBenedetto. I think they've lifted the red flag. We are back to the yellow. We are back to the yellow. Because they are doing work on the trucks as we speak on pit road. Yeah, it sounds like it's just ever so slightly misting at the racetrack, so really probably not enough to merit a caution, but just because of what we saw happen last year at the track, NASCAR doesn't want to risk it for the biscuit. But yeah, now your new running order after the caution. Tyler Ankrum out front. Behind him, Colby Howard, then Chase Purdy, your top three. The running order is kind of mixed up now after Stage 1 because some people pitted under one of the cautions for rain and then didn't pit at the caution at the end of the stage. So the field's kind of mixed it all up right now. In fourth place, you have Stuart Friesen. In fifth, Matt Crafton. In sixth, Parker Kligerman. Seventh, Carson Osevar. 8th, Nick Sanchez. Then Ben Rhodes and Grant Enfinger round out your top 10. Then in 11th, you have Travis Pastrana. 12th, Christian Eckes. 13th, Jack Wood. 14th, Ty Majeski. And Corey LaJoie rounds out your top 15. Then you have Tanner Gray, Rajak Ruth, Brett Holmes, Chase Elliott, and Zane Smith round out your top 20. Then Chris Wright, Corey Heim, Sammy Smith, and Cody Robot and Timmy Hill round out your top 25. Then Derek Kraus, Mason Massey, Chris Hacker, Jason A. White, and then Jason M. White round out your top 30. And then you have DiBenedetto, Dye, Greenfield, Deegan, Thompson, all those guys that were involved in the issues that I previously have just described for you. That's your current running order. I can kind of scroll down through that so you can see there. Yeah, I would imagine Thompson, Deegan, Greenfield, Dye, or well, not Dye, but Thompson, Deegan, Greenfield, I'd say their nights are guaranteed to be over. DiBenedetto still has a chance, and Dye should be good to keep going. You just bought your tickets for Talladega in April. Let's freaking go. Oh, yeah, that's going to be exciting. The races that I'm going to be going to so far this year, probably Dover, but I can't guarantee it because I have exams the day after the race weekend, and so I'd have to drive home Sunday night, take an exam Monday morning. Don't know if that's probably the best, but probably Dover. And then over the summer, Pocono, Watkins Glen, and maybe New Hampshire. It's kind of beyond that, just kind of play it by ear. See what happens, because honestly, it's pretty fun to stay back and stream the races on here, and you don't have to take the money to travel and buy tickets, hotels, all of that. Well, yeah, trying to get this broadcast back up for you guys. So, are we back under the red flag, or is it just lagging here? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Reworking the timing and scoring. Oh my, I think we're back. We're back under the red flag. I think. Oh no. Caution, red flag. I don't know. The leaderboard's glitching out here for a moment. Yeah, we're back under the red. So we had the yellow for like maybe an instant. And then we're back under the red flag. Oh, boy. I guess you win some, you lose some. I don't know how the saying goes. I mean, drop a like if you haven't already. We need those likes. We need those likes to revitalize the stream after our issues earlier. I appreciate it. I know Shield X, a great question. Who's going to perform better, Jason White from America or Jason White from Canada? Who's your favorite? What's my favorite track that I've been to? Oh man, this is a good question. I don't really have favorites in that sense. I don't know. I've only been to a couple. I've only been to Dover, Watkins Glen, Martinsville, and I think that's literally. I've literally only been to 3 tracks, and I want to change that. But the closest track to me is 6 hours away. So that pretty much explains why I don't go to many races. But yeah, I've been to all those tracks multiple times, and I guess of those 3. I would say my favorite, the Martinsville is really cool. Now Dover, I kind of have bias because it was my first track. Then Watkins Glen's also the closest to my house. Martinsville is such a cool atmosphere. You're so close to the action, you can see everything. Dover's also really nice because you can see everything. And also, so they brought the trucks down pit road, and that's why they lifted the yellow. It was just to bring the trucks down pit road. And I wonder if we're going to see the tarps come out for these things or not. It doesn't look like it's raining heavy. I haven't seen a single shot yet from the camera crew to really make me think that it's actually downpouring on any part of the racetrack. Yeah, Bristol. I definitely got to go to Bristol for a race at some point. Thanks, everybody, tuning in. Though, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. trying to get to 3,275 subscribers. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody watching, though, right now. Drop a like if you haven't already. I would say right now, in terms of the running order, it's anybody's race. Now, with the recent issues, the recent crash, and the yellow flag is back out, so it looks like we might finally go racing. The rain delay, it's like, are we under rain delay? Are we not? I don't know. It seems to be hit or miss. But we've already been brought under caution due to rain, even though we can't see any rain, 3 times. Woo! Hey, we got 35 people watching. I appreciate it. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Mark, you've been to Rockingham, Charlotte, Arlington, Dover, Bristol, and Daytona. Yeah, I'd love to hit up all those that I haven't hit up that you mentioned there. Darlington, I think, would be cool to go do for Throwback Weekend. Like, oh, that would be so insane. Then, Bristol, obviously, Daytona for one event. I'd probably want to go for the 500. The only reason that I have a slight hesitation when it comes to the plate tracks is just because you can only see so little, it seems like. Yeah, and I think that's one of the things I really enjoy when I'm at the race is just being able to see it and feel the energy. Now I know pack racing, Daytona, the energy, the crowd would be crazy, but I feel like have so much more knowledge watching from your seat at home, at least at the plate tracks. Whereas at Darlington or anything that's kind of a mile and a half or smaller, you can see everything. It's still there, at your hands and your fingertips. 1 Mile Cup Series, howdy, how are you doing? We got 30 people watching. I appreciate it. We got 20 likes. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Because that one stream went down with issues, we need every like we can get right now to bolster the energy. We got to rally the troops. And Deegan is done for the night. Oh, man. That's a tough break for her. That's not how she wanted to start her season with her new team, but hopefully they can, Daytona was not going to be the deciding factor in how Deegan was going to do this season. Obviously the plate tracks only make up a couple of races on the whole schedule, and really it's how does Deegan improve at the mile and a half. So the tracks were not to, I guess, be rude, but to where it requires, I feel more skill or a different type of skill than the plate tracks. And so I want to see how Deegan develops in that style of racing, because that'll be truly indicative of whether or not I think she can make it in the top levels of stock car racing. Hey, appreciate everybody watching. Hey, can we get it up to 30 likes? Hit that like button. John, Bristol's best, then Phoenix is next. I think Phoenix would be a pretty cool one to go to. I personally, I do not like Phoenix as a championship race. I think it produces almost terrible racing in my opinion. But I do think, from the updates that they've added to the facilities there, that track is definitely a much more premier sporting arena or sporting event, I guess. I don't really know how to quite say that, but you kind of catch my drift nonetheless. 24 hours of Daytona, best bang for your buck. Okay, Mark, I would agree with you that. I would definitely go to Daytona for the 24 hours of Daytona before I went for the Daytona 500, which may sound weird, but I just feel like it would be so much fun to be there for a whole, 24 hours, a whole day, stay up all night, keep track of the action, and because you can kind of walk around, it's a road course, and, I got all these, different kind of, prototype cars. I think that would be pretty cool to see. You think Atlanta should be the championship track again? I don't know. I've been thinking recently. I personally, I don't like that it comes down to one race because it's kind of fluky in that sense. For instance, I honestly find it surprising that Larson was ever able to win it Phoenix back in 2021 because he's never really been very good at Phoenix. So that was very surprising to me that he was able to do that well. It kind of took some luck, though. It took a crazy good pit stop by his team to get him out front. But at least in terms of, other tracks, I think Charlotte, actually. I think Charlotte would be a good place to end just because the mile and a half racing right now is so good. And Charlotte's like the home of NASCAR. I know NASCAR's trying to get away from like, the Southeast for their championship event, but I think a championship race at Charlotte would be pretty cool actually because it's the hometown of NASCAR. But people have always said that at Super Bowl of NASCAR is the Daytona 500. You just have the Super Bowl at the beginning of the season, which, it doesn't really make sense. Like, why would you have the Super Bowl at the beginning of the season? It's like, that's the peak, and then everything kind of slowly goes downhill till the championship in Phoenix. I feel like we need to invert that somehow. I think Daytona should be the last race of the season. But I don't think you should keep the one-race playoff format anymore. You can't have it come down to one race at Daytona. That would be a mess. That would be stupid. But I think what you could do is make like the playoffs have a final round of 3 races, 4 races, 5 races, whatever, just so that it doesn't come down to one race at Daytona. And then I think you could potentially have something there. And I think that would definitely, in my opinion, that would make the hype for Daytona like be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because you could bookend the season with, starting the season at Daytona, possibly, I don't know, it wouldn't be the Daytona 500 anymore. I don't know, maybe you start the season at Talladega. Anyways, you could start it at Daytona still and end it at Daytona. And I don't know, maybe you have 2 Daytona 500s. But, like, everybody says it's the Super Bowl of NASCAR, but yet it happens at the beginning of the season rather than the end. I think it would be really cool to somehow make it so that way it would happen at the end of the season. Now, I know that would defy the history of the sport, kind of break the way it's always been, but I think that is actually be a pretty cool idea. I don't think it would ever probably happen, though, just because, it just kind of goes against the grain, what the sport was kind of founded on in a lot of senses. But I think that would be pretty cool. Anyways, let me know in the chat if there's still technical problems. I hope that we've kind of surpassed them at this point. Yeah, currently on lap 32. This race, we're already over an hour in to this race. The TV window is up at, I believe, that's probably about 9:30. So, or no, at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, the TV window is up. And I have a feeling they're going to go way past that TV window at this rate. So, hopefully it doesn't get pushed to FS2. Thanks to everybody watching, though, right now. Appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe. Hey, we're up to 3,262 subscribers. Didn't even notice that we picked up a couple there. We've already picked up 10 tonight. I appreciate it. Trying to close in on 3,300, only 38 away. Started off 48 away, so we've made up about a quarter or a fifth of that gap up so far tonight. I think we're going to be going green in about 2 laps. And we'll have only about 5 laps to go in stage 2. So it is going to be another sprint to the finish of a stage. That could make things really interesting, and we might see our second crash of the evening. And Thompson, Deegan, Greenfield are all out of the race. And Daniel Dye and Matt DiBenedetto are able to keep going for now. We have not gone green again, so we don't know if they'll be able to make minimum speed. But I think both of those trucks should be okay. I think the 25 is probably going to be a bit more difficult to draft with, but the 43 I think is pretty much fine. Just hold on one moment, ladies and gents. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to be going green here with, I think 5 to go in stage 2. 5 to go in stage 2, so it's going to be a dash. It's going to be Howard on the inside, Ankrum on the outside. Take it back. Ankrum on the inside, Howard on the outside on row 2. It's going to be Purdy pushing Ankrum, Friesen pushing Howard. On row 3, Craftsman and Klickerman. Row 4, Sanchez and Hocevar. Row 5, Infinger and Pastrana. Row 6, Majeski and Rhodes. Row 7, Wood and Eckes. So let me know in the chat who's going to win stage number 2. Shaggy, are we in a rain delay? You just tuned in. We are just coming out of the rain delay. So we've had 3 rain delays so far tonight. Not the long. That was the longest one. It was about 20 minutes. But yeah, we're going to be going 5 to go here this time at the line in stage 2. We're going to get the green flag. 33 trucks still in it. Only 3 have gone to the garage so far. Hey, we got 40 people watching right now. Appreciate it. Hey, let's get this thing up to 50 likes. Let's get it up to 50 likes, guys. I appreciate it. So far, we've had, 300 people tune in so far tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So this stream is now the 10th biggest stream of the year so far. Top 10, top 10. Well, here we go. Here we go. Green flag is about to be out as the pace truck pulls off. 5 to go in stage number 2. Ankrum on the inside. Howard on the outside. Green flag back in the air. Who's going to win stage number 2 at Daytona? Good push from Friesen to the back of Howard. They've got a bit of an edge as they go down into turn 1, but that inside line is getting formed up really well. I have a feeling they're going to have a solid run through the center of the corner. Yeah, there you go. Wood is all over the bumper of that 16. Or that's Purdy, I mean. Purdy all over the bumper of that 16 truck. Shoving him out there. Back in the pack. Eckes jumps out, making it 3 wide. He's got Caruth helping him. This lead draft only has about 20 trucks in it right now. A lot of guys just bailing out. Not willing to risk it for the stage points. At the front, though, Purdy giving a great push to Ankrum. Those top 2 trucks are clear of the rest of the field. Howard still leads that outside line. Craftsman, the 3rd truck, in the inside line. As they come through the tri-oval, it's 4 to go. Ankrum still leads. They're 3 wide back in the pack. That move from Eckes to try and make things 3 wide, not going to work out. He's going to end up bowing out and losing quite a bit of spots right there. Rhodes with a big run up through the field right now. On 99, thought about making it 3 wide. Pastrana thought about making it 3 wide. Oh, boy. The 99 almost got hooked out, and they're going to hang out Pastrana to dry. Oh, my goodness. They're not working with him, but we got a big run on the outside at the front of the field. Howard with a big run, freezing him, giving a great push. Now Howard's going to move down and take control of that inside. Colby Howard's going to bounce back up. He's doing a good job of negotiating lanes right now. 3 to go, 3 to go. These guys are pushing it hard right now. On the limit at Daytona. Your top 5, Howard, Friesen, Ankrum, Kligerman, and Purdy, covered by just 0.2 of a second. Here they go down the back straightaway. Oh, Howard is about 2 truck lengths clear of the field. He's a little too far out there, I think. Yep, and there goes Ankrum with the run. He's going to jump out and leave the 9 out to dry. So now Ankrum's out front, and he's going to just tuck down in front of that inside line. That was a smooth move by Ankrum. Now Friesen leads the outside line in that crazy tie-dye truck. Oh, Ankrum almost gets spun off the nose of Howard off a turn 4. Oh, my goodness. That's like the 3rd crazy save of the night. How are these guys doing it? Friesen making it 3 wide for the lead through the tri-oval. Oh, and Ankrum sideways again. Oh, what in the world? Stuart Friesen to the lead, though. And now Kligerman up to 3rd place. Where did he come from? Howard charging back through the middle. We are 3 wide for the battle at the front at Daytona, and Kligerman gets swirly off the nose of the 9. How are these guys not wrecking it right now? Oh, my goodness. And now here comes Ben Rhodes through the middle with the push from his old teammate Christian Eckes. Oh, my goodness. 2 to go as they come off a turn 4 in stage number 2. These guys are all over the place. Stuart Friesen trying to stay out front here. I don't know. I think he might be too far out front. He's got about 2 truck lengths on Tyler Ankrum. What's Ankrum going to do? Oh, he's not able to make a move on him right here. Friesen moves up to block the outside line. Ankrum, though, is going to charge out front there for a moment. Down the back straightaway. Oh, who's going to make a move? Who's going to make a move? Oh, Rhodes thought about going to the outside. Oh, he's going to hook the 52 into the wall, and the 99 has got damage. And the 52's into the wall, and they're spinning down the max stretch. The 32 in the grass, the 9 around, and somebody's nose has been taken off. Oh, boy, Ben Rhodes. Stuart Friesen with a bad block, though, as well. Oh, that's Brett Holmes. That was around on the back straightaway in the grass. But Tyler Ankrum will win stage number 2. Friesen, not Friesen. Ankrum comes home second, or Ankrum wins. Then Purdy second, Rhodes, or Craftsman third. Actually, that 52 is not as, no, it's bad. It's done. That is a tough break for Friesen. Oh, my gosh. That was some crazy racing right there. I don't know how they all held on to it. I really, oh, the 97, the nose has been taken off of that truck. Robaugh's behind the wall. The 75, a Kligerman with a bit of damage. Oh, yeah, the left front quarter panel all scraped off. Oh, man. That 99 was bad fast, and he tried to make a move around Friesen there, and Friesen, it was just a late block. I don't know. I got to see another angle of this. I don't know if the 99 kind of maybe hooks the 52 in the outside wall. You could see it coming. Down the back straightaway, the 99's got a big run. Oh, and this is a bad block by Friesen. Yeah, that's all it is. 52 throws the block, and the 99's already there. He just put his bumper into the door of the, or into the nose of the 99, hooked himself. That's on Friesen right there. All on Friesen. Yeah, he just comes over too late, goes in the outside wall. Really lucky that it only involved those 2 cars, and then a couple others kind of got mixed up when, guys were going down through the grass, spinning. Yeah, Kligerman with some damage. The 97, the 32. The 9 just goes for a spin. I don't think he makes hardly any contact with anybody, though. I think Friesen and the 97 are going to be the only 2 trucks that are done after this one. Oh, wow. The 97, the bumper literally just gets ripped right off by the grass. We have not seen one of those moments in a moment, but the turf monster strikes on the back straightaway. And then, yeah, the 97's front bumper just gets shredded right off. The entire front bumper, not just the splitter. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I want to see if we get a shot of that 97. I mean, the front bumper just gets ripped off of it. I think Rhodes, I don't know how much damage that 99 really has. I mean, the nose is pretty hurt, but I think he should be able to keep going. I'm trying to see this 97 go through the grass, though. I mean, the nose just literally just gets ripped right off of it. Thanks, everybody watching right now. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Can we get this thing up to 45 likes? Up to 45 likes. Yeah, Joe, definitely Friesen's fault, NASCAR guy. How are you doing? Appreciate everybody tuning in. We got 40 people watching right now. I appreciate it. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Do I think they'll flip? I think I don't think we're going to see any flips here tonight. Don't think we're going to see any flips here tonight. And now here they come down pit road at the end of stage 2. Now it's 60 laps to the finish, so they're going to have to make one pit stop during this run. So yeah, now I think this eliminates actually quite a few good cars here so far as we're approaching the halfway point in this race. I'm trying to see based off the leaderboard who's done. Tanner Gray, I should get the lucky dog. I think he got some damage in that first incident. That's why he lost a lap. So he should be the lucky dog here. So far, I think, yeah, it's just Cody Robaugh and Stuart Friesen that are done. So now we're down from 36 to 31 trucks. I think Kligerman as well as Rhodes could also both potentially be done here if they can't meet minimum speed. Just a bad block by Friesen there. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just, it's a shame because he had a good race car as well as the 99, and they're both just torn up here. I think we will see at least one flip this weekend. At least one. Probably. I'm going to say we're going to see 2 flips this weekend. I don't think they're going to happen in the Truck Series. The Xfinity Series and the Cup, I feel like, tend to have more flips. I don't know, though. There have been quite a few epic flips in the Truck Series at Daytona in the past. Hey, Romo's up to 40 likes. I appreciate it. Up to 3,266 subscribers as well. Also, thanks, Addy, for subscribing. If the dinosaur does not pop up on the screen when you subscribe, don't take it personally. It's just some reason it does it for certain people, not for everybody. Hey, Larry, appreciate it. Look at that, Larry leading by example. Yeah, so far tonight we've gained about 20 subscribers, so I appreciate it. Closing in on 3,300, just 32 away, doing some quick math. Whew. Okay, but then also, this stream is now, the 10th biggest stream of the year, closing in on being the 9th. And if you combine from the stream earlier already, but we had to take that one down, we'd be about 5th overall so far this year. Still, though, this race was scheduled to only go till 10, or at least coverage of this race was only supposed to go till 10. We started at 7:30, and it has taken us an hour and a half, and we are not even to the halfway point yet in this one. But we will be live tomorrow for Xfinity Series qualifying, as well as the ARCA race and the Xfinity Series, and we might even be live for more. I'm going to look at the schedule for tomorrow's events. I was going to be out of town this weekend, so I was still going to stream, but I was just going to have to do it more on a mobile platform. But now that we're home, we might do even more coverage. So tomorrow there's Cup Series practice at 10:30. Oh, and the Xfinity qualifying is at 11:30. So yeah, I think we might just go live at 10:30 for Cup Series practice. We might. We just might. So, yeah, we'd be live from 10:30 through 10:30 tomorrow night. So 12 hours on the grind. Then Sunday we're going to start our coverage of the Daytona 500 at 2 o'clock. Appreciate it. We're probably going to have to deal with a lot of bots, but you win some, you lose some. Hey, we're almost up to 50 likes. Guys, only 11 likes away. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Lick that like button, as some people say. Oh. Just noticed that it was off there. Oh, and I think they're going to get the 52 truck back out there. They've chopped a lot off of it. But, yeah, he is back out on track. Hey, we're up to 3,269. Nice. So that, appreciate it. I am just so surprised that Friesen is able to actually get that truck back out there. But I think he's a couple laps down, so his chances are pretty much over. Yeah, Friesen is 3 laps down, so he's going to need 3 cautions. Now, luckily, there's nobody else that's a lap down, so he'll get the free pass as long as there are cautions. But he's going to need 3 of them at least to get back on the lead lap, and he's going to have to be able to stay in the lead draft as well, and we don't even know if they'll be able to make minimum speed. Oh, it is raining hard. It is raining hard. And yeah, and we are back under the rain delay. Oh, boy. Chase Purdy back down pit road. And we are not to halfway yet, so Corey LaJoie's out front. We are 5 laps from halfway, and yeah, it is raining hard. I think they're going to have to pull him down pit road here. Or maybe they'll keep him green. I don't know. It looked like it was raining pretty hard down in turns 3 and 4. I cannot believe that they're not throwing the caution right now. I think they're just trying to get to the halfway point so they can call it quits. But, I think they're definitely going to have to throw the red flag for rain here. It is, like, just downpouring in turns 3 and 4. I really hope they throw the red flag here before we get to halfway. Like, I hope they don't just throw it green or run it under caution for a couple laps. Yeah, now they put the lights back out on the pace truck. And, yeah, it is just downpouring in turns 3 and 4. I think they're going to have to pull him right down pit road right here. Oh, my goodness. Please don't run this out, NASCAR. Please pull them down pit road. I wonder if they're going to pull him down pit road right here. I mean, it is literally downpouring. I said it didn't look like it was raining any time earlier, but now it's like actually just downpouring. Oh man, they're not going to bring him down pit road this time. Hopefully next time, because I mean the whole this race might actually get pushed to tomorrow right now. The way it's looking, it's raining hard. Oh man, are you kidding me though? Yeah, this race might be on till midnight, Joe. I agree with you. Come on, NASCAR. Do not run this to halfway and then just hand this win to LaJoy. I like LaJoy, but I think even LaJoy would say that he wouldn't appreciate winning a race like this. I don't think any driver necessarily really enjoys winning a race like this. Yeah, it is just downpouring there. If they somehow run like a couple laps under caution here to 50 and then just call it quits, that's going to be dumb. That's going to be dumb. Yeah, and Mark, we got 17 new subs. Appreciate it, guys. Rain delay back out at Daytona. Even though we're still under the yellow flag. I know, NASCAR guy. If this is how it ends, I'm going to just... It's going to make me mad at NASCAR. I mean, I could partially understand why they want to do it. Like, they don't want to keep everybody up till midnight, but... Come on. I want to be up till midnight. Exactly. I want to see some racing like Mr. Friedman. I agree with you 100,000,000%. Mark, it takes 2+ hours to dry Daytona. Well, it's not raining on the entire part of the racetrack. It's really just 3 and 4, it looks like, primarily. Maybe a bit on the backstretch. So I think they could have it dried about an hour and a half. And it's still relatively early speaking. I don't know if you recall, we were live for the Xfinity Series race last year. I mean, you had the rain delay, and then you had all those cautions. That race ended at like 1 a.m.? So, yeah, I think we could definitely get this thing in tonight. I think we could definitely get this thing in tonight. It's only 9 o'clock. Even if it were to cover the whole racetrack and it takes 2 hours to get the track dry, they'd be live at 11. The race would probably be over by midnight. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good in my opinion. I still remember, what was it at the 2021 Daytona 500 when it rained and they were like, we're not going to just postpone it tomorrow. We're going to try. And like they went live with like the green flag at like 8 or 9 o'clock, and then it like ended at like 11. And it was only like 12 cars or whatever. That was just the most boring 500 ever. But I mean, if they're willing to do it for that, I feel like they ought to be willing to do it for this tonight. Woo! Joe, Bubba enjoys rain wins. I mean, he's not the only driver that probably enjoys rain wins. I could also think probably Chris Buescher. It'll be another one that'd be a fog win, not a rain win, but still a weather win. Yeah, in this scenario, the only real winner here is Mother Nature. Let's be honest. Appreciate everybody tuning in, even though it's been raining all day. This is the rain song. Yeah. Dude, they're still running pace laps. My God, if they run pace laps to 50, this is going to be embarrassing. because the pace laps also take like 3 minutes. So they would just run pace laps in the rain for like 15 minutes just to get to halfway and then call it quits. Now they're going to go green? They're going to go green? What? The lights are out on the pace track. They're going to go green? I mean, it was downpouring. I mean, I'm just, wow. They're going to go green. Corey LaJoie on the inside, Zane Smith on the outside. I guess we're going to be going green, racing in the rain at Daytona. I think I've seen this one before. Well, here we go. DiBenedetto on row 2, as well as the 11 truck. I don't even know who that is. Green flag back in the air. A good restart for both lanes. They're dead even down into turn 1. The 11 truck is Corey Heim. On the outside, wow, they were really hooked up. The inside was not formed up at all. Zane Smith. And who is that? Matt DiBenedetto. That truck was just in the wall only about 20 laps ago. Matt DiBenedetto and Zane Smith are out front. Then LaJoie. Oh, the lights are out at the track. Or is that just fog? No, this is fog. Okay, wow. That was, or a cloud, probably a low cloud. Anyways, green flag down the back straightaway. Zane Smith on the inside. Here comes Ankrum with a huge push from Eckes. Those two trucks might just storm to the lead all by themselves. LaJoie's going to jump up there with them. That's going to hurt the energy on this inside line, and that's going to leave DiBenedetto and Zane Smith out to dry right there. Ankrum, though, back to the lead. Here we are, 49 laps complete, 51 to go. Eckes leads that one at the line over Ankrum. LaJoie pushing Eckes. Here comes Hocevar trying to form a third lane on the top side. Eckes out front. LaJoie giving help from behind. Ankrum is stuck down low as Zane Smith to push. There's only about 3 trucks down low, 5 trucks up high. LaJoie is going to jump, though, to the inside and try and get around Eckes, and he's going to take Corey Heim with him. A lot of decisive passing happening right now at the front of the field. Oh, Kligerman out of this race. Just noticed that. They were not able to make minimum speed. Tough break for that team. LaJoie, though, still leads over Heim. Ankrum, those top 3 on the inside line have separated themselves from the rest of the field. Then Eckes leads the outside line. 50 laps complete here at Daytona. We are at the halfway point. This race is now official. Zane Smith jumps to the top side to take control of that lane. But LaJoie and Heim at the front right now working together. Whoa. Little swirly there. Weird camera cut right there, Fox. Anyways. Zane Smith continuing to try and charge forward on this outside line. Speaking of charging forward, here comes Carson Hocevar and Jack Wood on the outside line. And it looks like Chase Elliott's thinking about going up there in that third line, but only about 3 trucks up there. They're fading right now. Anyways, at the front of the field now, 51 laps complete. This race is official. Oh my goodness, these guys are getting really racy right now. I think we might see another caution here pretty quickly. Hopefully not for rain. Here we go. LaJoie still leads with Ankrum and Heim in tow. Here comes Zane Smith with a big run on the outside. Is LaJoie going to move up to block it? Yes, he will. Oh, Zane Smith tries to jump to the outside. A bold move by Zane Smith, and he will take the lead at Daytona. Oh, that 7 truck just got swirly there for a moment. Good move by Zane Smith to take the lead at the line, though LaJoie's going to still have it by about 1 foot. These guys are racing hard right now. They're 2x2, about 12 rows deep right now in this lead draft. And LaJoie going to move up to block the outside line now down the back straightaway. Doing a good job negotiating the lanes. He's going to move back down to block Ankrum. Thought about moving back to the top side. Too late. Oh, wow, that was tight right there. 49 to go. All these trucks got to make one more pit stop, guaranteed. Brett Holmes has also come back down pit road. He was in that incident earlier, so he's got a bit of damage. His night might be done. Oh, boy, that got tight there off of turn 2. Man, these guys are racing really hard. They're keeping it too wide, though. Once you get to 3 wide, the guys can't really handle it. Also, I just noticed I still have rain delay on the screen. Take that off. These guys can handle 2 wide, just not 3 wide. And they're doing a crank it up right now on the TV. Zane Smith going out to the lead, though, this time at the line. And I'd say now Zane Smith has control of the field. Is he going to move down and block that inside here? No, he's going to stay up top. So he still keeps the door open for LaJoie to have a comeback run down low. And just like that, yeah, LaJoie able to kind of surpass Zane Smith for the lead there down the back straightaway, and that inside line got formed up. Zane Smith, I think he probably should have gone down there to block that inside. Oh, LaJoie's going to move up to block the outside, and now Ankram's got the run down low. These guys keep moving up to try and, cover up the outside line, but the inside keeps powering forward, and then they get, beat out by their own line. 46 to go this time by. Rain is in the area, so that could be a threat. All these guys pushing the issue right now. I know, I took it down. LaJoie still out front, using the outside line. Down low is Ankram, who's had a good run all night. And then Zane Smith, Heim, and Eckes round out your top 5. Then Elliott, DiBenedetto, Craftsman, Carruth, and Infinger, your top 10. Here they come off a turn 4, 45 laps to go. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe. Let's get this thing up to 50 likes. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Things staying pretty calm right now, actually. Like, they're all in the pack, but they're staying too wide. They don't really have the numbers at the moment. And I think after the last couple cautions, everybody's kind of decided to take a step back, at least, in some respect. In terms of the timing and scoring, yeah, your lead draft now, it's only about 15 cars in this lead draft that are separated by 1 second. Then there's about a 0.3 of a second gap back to another group of about 2 cars. And then you have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or so trucks running just outside the top 20 in a draft, about 3 seconds off the lead. And then you just got a couple other stragglers doing their best to stay in it. Yeah, I think Brett Holmes' night is done, and Stuart Friesen, I think, might have also just given up. So that would mean the field is now down to 29 trucks. LaJoie, Eckes, Ankram, Heim, DiBenedetto, your top 5 right now. And just like that, man, they cut away for a couple moments, and this inside line just really broke out away from the outside. Now your top 5 are all single file on the inside line, and I have a feeling we might be seeing the choo-choo train here pretty soon. Rajah Carruth, Chase Elliott, Zane Smith, the 3 trucks trying to make this outside line still work. But right now, they don't have the numbers, I think, to really have much of an effort. But if Ankram were to go up there with them, Zane Smith prevents Ankram from getting up there. They're kind of inching their way back forward, even though they don't have the numbers. They've got the speed right now. And Eckes is going to jump up there with him, and so will LaJoie. And Carruth is going to dart to the middle with help from Rhodes. And now they're 3 wide again right there for a moment. Oh, Carruth. Oh, my goodness. Is he around? Yes, he's in. Oh, DiBenedetto involved. And somehow they save it. Oh, but Carruth is going to get a shot there in the door from Daniel Dye, and that'll probably end both of those guys' nights. I don't know how that did not take out more trucks, and I don't know how Carruth almost saved that. I don't know. I hope that's the steer. Oh, that thing's got a bit of skew in it. I think he might be done. DiBenedetto, that truck's going to need a lot more tape if they want to keep going. Now he's been involved in 2 incidents. But I think that's Zane Smith, to be honest with you. Carruth kind of stuck his nose in there, but it was open. Zane Smith tried to pinch him off. I think this is bad block by Zane Smith, actually. And, man, almost all those trucks made it through until the very end. I don't know how Carruth did not just immediately wreck it. Like, that was a great job to try and hang on to it. But LaJoy, Eckes, Ankrum, Zane Smith, Heim, your top 5. Oops. Oh, and the free pass will be Stuart Friesen, so I guess he's still out there on the track. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways. Yeah, I have a feeling that 24 might just be done. But here we're going to look at the replay. And they started dicing things up on the back straightaway. And Carruth goes for it. Makes it in the middle of 3 wide. He's got a good run. He's making stuff happen. And then he gets to the inside of Zane Smith into turn 3. And, I don't know. It was tight. He got loose. But I think Zane kind of comes down on the 24. And then they're kind of spinning. The 25 almost goes around, and then they kind of get run over from behind, and Daniel Dye gets hooked off the nose of Majeski, and then he goes right into the door of the 24. So it's really Dye getting hooked off the nose of Majeski into the door of the 24 that causes the most damage to anybody, and I'm pretty sure Dye is probably going to be done. Carruth might be able to keep going. We'll see here. But yeah, I got to see this replay again. I think Zane Smith closes the door. It wasn't much of an opening. Carruth definitely pokes his nose in there, but I mean, I actually think I'm going to kind of go both parties. I'm going to say it's 50-50. Carruth is kind of making an over-optimistic move, but Zane Smith really just kind of closes the door and just really, it's just a late, like, it's the slightest of contact. But, or maybe it was the air, but either way, the 24, I mean, he was kind of getting in a little bit over. He was getting in a little too deep, but no, that was different. 99's got damage from something else. But yeah, the 43 just gets hooked off the 98, and it gets right in the side of the 24, and yeah, pretty big damage to both of those trucks. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure Dye's truck is on the hook. Yeah, it is. So Dye's night is done. Another rookie out. And Raja is still on pit road, so I have a feeling he's probably going to be done as well, or at least be a couple laps down. And the field is slowly thinning itself out, but it's really DiBenedetto. They're still trying to tape up that 25 truck for the second time tonight. But what I was saying, that 25 is all taped up on the front end. And they just sawed off the nose, or the one headlight, and now the 24 is going to the garage. They're calling it quits. Yeah, he just got drilled right in front of the passenger side door numbers and probably just messed up the steering. But I'd still say a pretty solid run from Raja on his first, or well, not his first, but one of his first Truck Series starts. He'll be contending for Rookie of the Year this season with GMS. And yeah, that 25 truck, that nose is so rounded off, it's starting to look like a early 2000s Cup car. I don't know how aerodynamic that 25 is going to be now. The 11 coming down pit road here, he got maybe a little bit of damage during that one. And they're doing more tape-up work on the nose of the 99. So now the field is down to, I'm not sure if Friesen's still in it or not. They gave him the free pass, and usually they only give trucks the free pass if they're still in the race. Okay, I think he's still in the race. He's just 6 laps down. So we are now down to 28 trucks. So we have lost 9 trucks so far. And yeah, 3 wide is, we can do 2 wide. We can get aggressive 2 wide, but once they make it 3 wide every time tonight, it has not worked. But also, with 40 to go, the laps are winding down. Opportunities are starting to run low. Guys are going to continue to push the issue. Thanks, everybody, watching. We're over 700 viewers on the night. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're at 3,269 subscribers only 31 away from 3,300. Let's get it. We'll be live tomorrow for all the action, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of it. My throat may not make it, but hopefully it does. Yeah, this race might is this race is probably gonna end around 10:30 at this pace. I just hope we don't get any more weather delays, so NASCAR doesn't have an excuse to call it short. I am really surprised that they went green though under that last restart, because I mean it looked like it was downpouring in turns 3 and 4. Cut to commercial break for about 3 minutes. Come back, the rain stopped, but I would imagine there would at least be a little bit of buildup on the track, but I guess it maybe all just goes down to the apron. At this point in the race, we're going to put up a poll for who do you guys think is going to win? I'm just kind of basing it off of the guys that have been running well so far. So we're going to say LaJoy and Elliott, and we'll say Ankrum, and then we'll say surprise. I mean, Ankrum kind of would be a surprise, but Benjamin, you're going with Hocevar. Hocevar has not really made much noise near the front. I've seen him in the back trying to make it 3 wide here and there, but just has not been able to get himself near the top 5 really yet tonight. He's going to have to figure out a way to do that in order to put himself in a position to win. And I certainly wouldn't rule him out yet. I mean, he's been hanging around in the lead draft the whole time, and he does have a couple teammates, or well, actually he only has one teammate tonight because one of them missed the show, but he's got Travis Pastrana to try and help him. But we'll go through a running order here really quick under this commercial break. LaJoy out front. He's led quite a few laps tonight. Then Timmy Hill up to second place. A lot of cars pitted, or trucks, I should say, pitted. So your running order is a little jumbled up here. Timmy Hill second. Hocevar third. Krausen fourth. Ankrum fifth. And then Eckes, Zane Smith, Matt Crafton, Tanner Gray, and Chase Elliott round out your top 10. Then Travis Pastrana, Chase Purdy, Sammy Smith, who's been really quiet tonight, Chris Hacker, Jason A. White in 15th. And then Infinger, Wood, Massey, Sanchez, who's been pretty quiet tonight as well, and Howard rounds out your top 20. Then Chris Wright, Jason M. White, then Corey Heim, Josh Reum, Matt DiBenedetto, and Ty Majeski and Ben Rhodes, your top 27. Then Stuart Friesen 5 laps down in 28th. And then you have Rajah Kruth, Daniel Dye, Brett Holmes, Parker Kligerman, Cody Robach, Clay Greenfield, Haley Deegan, and Dean Thompson all in the garage. Woo. A lot of guys coming back down pit road here the lap before the green flag, so this is going to jumble up that entire running order that I just told you guys about because, yeah, they're right on the edge of their fuel window. So a lot of guys thinking if they can top off here, they might be able to make it to the end. I'm interested to see, though, if we do see rain here. I hope it goes green to the end. I think I said I'm interested in rain. I'm not interested in rain. Rain, please go away. Please, please go away. Thanks, everybody watching. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. EJ2 Quick, how are you doing? I hear you. I hear you, Benjamin. Anyways, LaJoy on the inside, Ankrum on the outside. Honestly, at this point, I'm just rooting for the underdog win. I kind of would have liked to see, well, or DiBenedetto. LaJoy, I mean, I wouldn't mind to see LaJoy win. I just hope the rain doesn't come out. I just want this thing to end green because, you know, it's just a rain-shortened race. Nobody likes rain-shortened race, even if it's a surprise winner. And I'm just hoping we see an underdog winner here. I'm doing good, EJ. I'm doing good. Okay, so now it looks like, I mean, I don't know what radar these guys are talking about, but it looks like rain is probably going to be coming within the next 10 minutes, it sounds like. Anyways, trying to check the radar here to see what these guys are talking about, seeing how likely it is that rain comes, and also if rain comes, whether or not it'd be enough to really call it quits. Because, if it's only going to be, like a 10-minute rain session, you know what I mean? They can probably get the track dried in only about a half hour. Weatherman Jack on the case again. So, yeah, there's been some smaller pockets of rain that have kind of graced the racetrack throughout the night. And, yeah, it looks like we're probably going to see a little bit of rain coming around maybe 10. But after 10, I think it would be good for the rest. I really can't quite tell. Just a bunch of little pockets moving around. But either way, like I said, little pockets. So even if it does rain, it'll probably only be for a couple of minutes. EJ usually don't like it when people spam in the chat, but yeah, that one I can totally get behind. Yeah, it looks like the rain, if it does, the rain that's projected to hit the track will probably hit in about, around 9:45, 9:50, so in about 10 minutes. But it looks like it would clear out by 10 o'clock, so just be, a quick sprinkle like we've been seeing throughout the night. Lights are out on the pace truck, so we'll be going green next time by. Ankrum on the outside, LaJoy on the inside. Here they come. Off of turn 4. The field has been narrowed down from 36 to 27 trucks. Haven't really seen a big one yet tonight. A couple about 3-4 car incidents. Benjamin, yeah, these trucks have been very loose all night, but here we are, coming at 36 to go. The green flag is back in the air. Corey LaJoy on the inside, Tyler Ankrum on the outside. They're racing again in Daytona. LaJoy with a good restart down low. That outside is not really formed up. Here comes Craftsman with a big push to the back of the 16. They've got to run on the outside, and they've got help with Chase Elliott. Oh, the 9 car got a bit of the curb right there as they went into turn 1. LaJoy a little far out there. Which lane is he going to block as they go down the back straightaway? Both lanes have runs. The outside, though, has a bigger one, and LaJoy's going to move up to block it. Ankrum does nowhere to go. He's just going to push that 7 truck. And now I think the 7 might move down to block St. Smith. Oh, Ankrum going to get to the outside of the 7, and LaJoy gets put in the sucker hole at Daytona. And he has nowhere to go but backwards. LaJoy is about to fall from the lead all the way back to about 20th. No help from behind. Tough break there for Corey LaJoy. He's going to have to start working his way back forward here with 35 laps to go. Zane Smith leads that one at the line. He won this race last year. He's trying to go back-to-back. Your 2022 Truck Series champion. He's got help from behind in Tanner Gray. Leading the outside of the line, though, is Tyler Ankrum, who's been making bold moves all night. Oh, man, that 9 cars look swirly, and he's swirly again. Oh, my goodness. It looks like they're about to wreck every time there's a big push. Ankrum with a bit of a run on the outside. Zane Smith doing a good job of negotiating the lanes right here. Oh, my gosh. That 9 car of Howard is, like, all over the place. I think he's definitely going to be involved in probably the next incident. Oh, and there's a slow car there down on the inside. I'm not quite sure. I think that was the 52. Right now, Tanner Gray looking like he thought about going to the outside of Zane Smith, but there's really nobody on the outside line there to help him right now. Rajah and Daniel Dye, two guys that are competing for Rookie of the Year this year in the Truck Series. Anyways, oh, it looked like Ekis was thinking about making a move to the outside there. Oh, Ekis, there he goes. He makes that move to the outside of the 9, and he takes Ty Majeski with him. That's going to help that outside line and hurt the momentum on the inside here as they go down the back straightaway, and there's a lapped car that they're catching. How are they going to work their way around him? Yo, caution out. Oh, if it's for rain. Caution. Oh, it's for rain. Are you kidding me, NASCAR? Please don't call the race here. Please don't call the race. Please don't call the race. Oh, no, I think it's for a spin or something. 34 is slow on the back straightaway. Okay, not rain. Not rain. Yes. Oh, no, I think it is for rain. I swear to God, if they give Zane Smith a free victory here, I'm gonna. This will be the worst race of the weekend already. We're gonna end the poll. We're putting up a new poll. NASCAR's got to wait at least like 20 minutes before they call this race. Oh my gosh. No, they just threw it for they just said there's a they just put the yellow out for rain. But it didn't. I don't even see any rain anywhere on the racetrack. But anyways, we're going to look around, see if there's try and pull something up on the radar, see if it's actually raining at the track right now or not. Or well, more so how long it's going to rain. Because this would be what, the 5th time that we've had a rain delay? Okay. Oh, yeah, this definitely looks like we might have a bigger storm on the radar here. I don't know, but it looks like it's going to miss. I don't know how accurate this radar is, but it looks like it'll clear out by 10:30. But it doesn't even look, and it's not going to be heavy rain the whole time even. Okay, here we are. Here we are. We're going to show this on the big screen here for you guys. Hey, we're up to 3,270 subscribers. I appreciate it. Only 30 away from 3,300. Hit that subscribe button, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, okay. Here is what the radar is looking like. Becoming the weatherman again. So you guys, oops, I don't know what I just grabbed. Oh, that's the chat box. Anyways, okay. So you see we got the radar up on the screen here. Becoming the weatherman. I don't like being the weatherman, but sometimes I have to be the weatherman. So that DAB, where that little airport, that little airplane is, that is the Daytona Air Base, and basically the track is right next to it. You can maybe see that tiny like rectangle right next to that DAB. That is Lake Lloyd, or the lake in the back stretch. So that is what the radar looks right now, or what it looks like right now. And oh, they're still running pace laps, so I think they're trying to just let it run around. But yeah, you can see there's some buildup, it looks like, here on the back straightaway. But here's what the weather radars looked like throughout the night. Like you can see here that there have been a couple of like, little showers in the area here throughout the night. You can see like that little patch that hit earlier around 8:30, another patch right there. And, you know, just a lot of air rain in the area. And then here is where we are right now, 9:40, 9:45. I'm going to zoom in a little more. So that right there, DAB, right next to it, where that blue square is, that's the track. And you can kind of see this little patch might hit it like right there. That's at 9:55. And then at 10, you can see, look at that. It's going to clear out, but like, see, there's another patch that might catch it right there. But this is at like 10:45 at that point. Yeah, like, I'm going to say we're seeing much heavy rain here, guys. Not at least any heavier than what we've really seen so far tonight. So I feel like they should be able to continue on here. Yeah, here, if we zoom in even more, now you can actually see there's the track right there. And this is what it looks like right now. At 9:40. There's the rain right kind of all around it. And now even though it may like be a patch over here, I mean, we're talking about a gap of maybe like half a mile from the green to the track. So that rain can easily, you know, blow over, you know, maybe a mile here. So you can see, though, that there's just some green kind of circulating in the area. I mean, this radar is constantly updating. Yeah, that's at 8 o'clock. So some patches that, you know, we kind of saw come over the racetrack earlier in the night. And then right now, some clouds that are kind of coming through the area. And it looks like they'll clear out, though, by 10:10. And we won't see any more the rest of the night. So, welcome to the weather with myself. Yeah. And we are going to take off that radar for now. Hopefully we don't have to show it again. Yeah, that's the current running order. Still under the yellow flag, so they're currently running pace laps right now. We're up to 70 laps complete, 30 to go. Zane Smith leads. Tanner Gray in second. Christian Eck is third. Colby Howard fourth. Grant Infinger rounds out your top five. Then Ty Majeski, Tyler Ankrum, Corey Heim, Matt Crafton, and Chase Elliott rounds out your top 10. Then Ben Rhodes, Carson Osavar, Corey LaJoy, Travis Pastrana, Sammy Smith, your top 15. Then Jason White, then Timmy Hill, Chase Purdy, Jack Wood, and Nick Sanchez, your top 20. And you have Derek Kraus, Josh Rayum, Matt DiBenedetto, Jason White, the other one, Chris Wright, and Chris Hacker, your top 27. And then Stuart Friesen, 5 laps down in 28th. Look at the lucky dog, so then he'll, I think, be only 4 laps down. But either way, he's pretty much out of contention. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, we're up to the 3,272 subscribers. Only 28 away from 3,300. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we've been under caution more for rain tonight than for incidents, which is kind of a rare case. Yeah, this has kind of become the marathon at Daytona. So, yeah, NASCAR's not giving up on this one yet, thankfully. Hopefully this rain does not plague any other races this weekend. I'm kind of actually going to look ahead here at the weather radar for Daytona throughout the rest of the weekend. And I mean, I checked earlier in the week and it didn't say any rain, but it's Florida. A shower can pop up in an instant. Hey, we're up to 50 likes. I appreciate it. Hey, let's get it up to 75 likes before the end of it, guys. 75. I think we can do it. We got 50 people watching right now. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Welcome in. Welcome in. Splash, how are you doing? You're probably the only Casey Mears fan in the world. I mean, possibly. Thanks, Splash, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hey, if you have just subscribed tonight, let me know in the chat. I appreciate it. We've already had a great weekend here at Daytona, and actually, I just realized now that we have hit 3,272 subscribers, that means that so far with the streaming, qualifying, and the duels, we have jumped up. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We're still 2 away. We're still 2 away. I said too early, but we have jumped up about 100 subscribers so far this weekend, so I appreciate it. And so far in 2023, we have gone from 3,127 to 3,272, so about 150. Appreciate it. Oh, boy. Oh, now it just looked like it was raining a bit heavier. Yeah, 20 subs tonight. Exactly right, Mark. Appreciate it. Joe Bo, you subscribed. I appreciate it. Ooh, chill, NASCAR guy. Chill, chill, chill. You just punched your computer to sub to you. Appreciate it, Benjamin. 21. Yeah, 3,273. Hey, we're only 27 away. Only 27 away from 3,300. 27 laps to go. Maybe we can get there. Maybe we can get there. I think we'll definitely hit it tomorrow. Yeah, Joe Bo. Oh, yeah, I appreciate you. Hey, you say thanks. I say thanks to you for subscribing. Thanks for joining. We'll be live for all the action tomorrow. We'll be live for almost every weekend this year, bringing you all the action and probably be bringing you actually some actual content this year versus just live streams. Yeah, we have just crossed over 900 viewers, so that makes this stream the 7th biggest stream so far this season. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Joe Bo. Appreciate it. Everyone counts. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be able to finish this race. But I might have just jinxed it. Anyway. Who wins at Daytona? Let me know in the chat right now. Who gets it done, actually? I mean, Smith is out front right now. And then I see, like, who else has been running well? Who else has been running well? Christian Eckes, he's been in the mix quite a bit tonight. Who else? Who else has been running well that's still in contention? Oh, that rain's starting to look a lot heavier on the back straightaway. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We'll put Tyler Ankrum up there. We'll put Tyler Ankrum. He's been in the mix quite a... Or, well, no, we've got to put Chase Elliott. We got to put Chase Elliott. What? Oh, yeah? Well, they better be tuning in right now. Anyways, we're still going with Hocevar, Benjamin. Chris Davis is going with Kyle Busch, even though he's not competing in this race. Oh, my gosh. I thought they just said the race is official. I was like, well, I mean, it is official, but I thought they were, like, calling it for Zane Smith right now. Oh, they're bringing him down pit road. Get out of town. Don't end it like this. Come on. They just bring him down pit road. They're about to throw the red flag. Don't. Come on, NASCAR. It's hardly raining. It's been like this all night. I just showed the radar on my screen. It's not even raining hardly. We are about to... Yeah, here, I'm going to show the radar again. We're bringing the radar back on the screen. We're about to petition NASCAR right here. This is some garbage. That's all I can say personally at the moment. Look at this. Look at this. This is what it's looking like right now. Here we are. This is what it looks like at Daytona. There's this little patch over here off of turn 1. At least that's the patch that's big enough to show on the radar here. And you can see, like, I mean, it's hardly even there. Like, hardly even there. And it's not even going to be, I mean. And now you see. Yeah. This race is over. It's over. It's over. Nobody likes NASCAR, at least the officiating body. Everybody, I mean. It's raining, but it's like a mist. You don't see anybody walking around with an umbrella. You don't see, like, everybody is just, like, it's just a mist. It's your typical Florida weather. Oh, my goodness. They don't even have the rain cover on the 38 car, it looks like. Or maybe that's just something special they have. But they're just bringing out the seal. I know. Boo. I've already. This sucks yet. Yeah, it's about to get called. This is a terrible way to start off the weekend. But it looks like Zane Smith's probably going to come out on top here. Oh, come on. Nobody likes rain. Rain, rain, go away. Dude, don't like this, NASCAR. You're just handing Zane Smith the win. This is lame. Lame. Yeah, Zane likes the call. I think Zane Smith, maybe Tanner Gray and Christian Eckes, or not even Christian Eckes. I think Tanner Gray and Zane Smith might be like the only two people that actually like this call. Well, like, things like this are what make me hate drivers. Even though it has nothing to do with Zane Smith, I'm like, now it just makes me slightly resent him for being able to win a race like this. Zane's been just like, oh, just noticed that this weather, I didn't even realize that this was still on. Oh, oops. My bad. There we go. That's off. Oops. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay, there we go. Dude, like, this just feels like, the thing that's annoying is, like, oh, like, you know that they could get this in if they wanted to, you know? Like, but they don't want to. It's not raining hard, but it's raining enough for them to be like, well, I don't know. I just don't feel like it. I'm gonna hold it out here, but I have a feeling this is gonna be it here. Got 3,276 of y'all subscribed. I appreciate it. They're talking like it's official, man. Like, you just know. Oh, brother. This guy sucks. I need to get a soundboard. I know. I want to see the race. There's so many underdogs that have a shot. I mean, like, Howard's been in the mix all night. I mean, there really actually aren't a lot of underdogs at the front, like, right now. But it's still, like, so early on. Like, nobody who's, like, the people that are trying to hang around for the end didn't make their push yet because it's, like, still 30 to go. Oh, man. We can wait. Exactly, Unknown. Everybody here is like, yeah, we can wait. We can hold this thing out. Oh, boy, yeah. NASCAR, yeah, we can wait until just 10:10. I know exactly. Like, I think they're going to call it because they're almost to the end of their TV window, and they probably want to call it before, like, everybody, like, loses their coverage. I think the rain might have just stopped, though. I'm not trying to be funny, but I think the rain might have actually just stopped. Zane Smith's going to hold that. Zane Smith's going to be holding that umbrella like it's snowing, but you know, it's I mean, it's sometimes hard to, yeah, it's not even raining. They're interviewing Christian Eckes on the front straightaway. It's not raining at all. Nobody else has umbrellas other than Zane Smith. Yeah, Christian's like, Christian Eckes just like, if he Mickey Mouses his way in, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, I love that. Now I want Christian Eckes to win. Yeah, Christian Eckes, he's like, yeah, it's not even raining anymore. He's like, I swear to God, if he Mickey Mouses his way in, restart the race. Restart the race. Yeah, exactly. Come on. Exactly, NASCAR. Like, yeah, well, the rain's already stopped here. Oh, my gosh. Let's get back green. Thanks to everybody watching. We're only 23 subscribers away from 3,300, guys. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Our cutting to commercial break here once again. I think the rain's going away, man. I think it's going away. Your friend's dad works at Thor Sport. That's pretty cool, man. Dude, it would be so cool to have a job in NASCAR. I'm trying to make it happen next year. Trying to make it happen. Hey, we're up to almost 1,000 viewers on the night, guys. I appreciate it. 7th biggest stream so far of 2023. I'm going through running order again right now in just a moment. Yeah, here we'll recap. Well, actually, we'll recap the race so far. If you're just tuning in and maybe you missed how it started, things were pretty tame at first for the first lap until we had our first caution for rain on lap number 2. Then we had a couple of cautions for rain throughout stage 1. All 36 trucks made it to the end of stage 1, but then in stage 2, we had our first big incident. Clay Greenfield got sideways in the middle of 3 wide. That took out some big names like Hailie Deegan, and then Matt Benedetto got quite a bit of damage, but he was able to continue. Daniel Dye got damaged. Dean Thompson also was out of the race after that one. And then we got another couple cautions for rain in there, like I don't even know. But then coming to the end of stage 2, down the back straightaway, Stuart Friesen throws a bad block on Ben Rhodes, tears up his car, tears up Ben Rhodes' car. A couple other people go spinning through the grass, and they're actually the big losers in that. And some of those people were like Parker Kligerman, Brett Holmes. Those two guys, their nights were done from that. And, I mean, more or less, Stuart Friesen's was done as well. He's multiple laps down. But I'm actually now looking back at the running order. Yeah, anyway, I feel like there was somebody else. Oh, yeah, Cody Robar. That was the other guy that was involved in that one. Those 3 guys are done there. And then you had Raja Akaruth making a move in the middle of 3 wide. Zane Smith kind of pinched him down. Like, Raja was trying to back out. Like, it was a very small window. Probably was a little bit over opportunistic there. He spins, almost saves it, but spins, and him and Daniel Dye get together. And both of their nights were done after that. And, yeah, and then up to this point, we just got rain while Zane Smith was out front, and that's why we're under the red flag. As Zane Smith currently leads over Tanner Gray, then Christian Eckes, your top 3. Eckes has had a great run all night. He definitely wants to see the green flag again, as well as Colby Howard, underdog. It's been in the mix quite a bit. And the track dryers are on track, and the rain has stopped. So I think there's a good shot we might get the green flag again in here. Let's go. Let's go. NASCAR's not giving up yet. Then you have Ty Majeski in 6th, Tyler Ankrum 7th, Corey Heim 8th, Matt Crafton 9th, Chase Elliott rounds out your top 10. But pretty much everybody other than Zane Smith and maybe Tanner Gray want to get this race restarted. Then Ben Rhodes, Carson Hocevar, Travis Pastrana, Sammy Smith, and Jason A. White, your top 15. Then Timmy Hill, Chase Purdy, Jack Wood, Nick Sanchez, Derek Kraus, your top 20. Then Josh Ryu, Matt DiBenedetto, Jason M. White, Corey LaJoy, Mason Massey, your top 25. Chris Wright, Chris Hacker, round out your field. Then Stuart Haas, I said that twice now. Stuart Friesen, a couple laps down in 28th. You want to see Craftsman win? It's been a while since that 88 Menards truck has been in victory lane. Hey, thanks to everybody watching, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get it up to 60 likes. I appreciate it. We're going to look at the radar again here in just a moment, give you guys an update on where the radar is looking like. I mean, currently at the track, it's not raining, and that's the most important thing. Okay, here we are. So, like I said, that Daytona Beach International Airport is like this right here where my mouse is where the track is. That's Lake Lloyd. Right now, this is what the radar is looking like. You can see there's a lot of rain right there just to the east of the track and to the south. But then this is in 5 minutes, now 10 minutes, now 15, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, this rain is clearing out, and it might... You can see here if you zoom out, it looks like it might come by a little bit later, but that's about 11 o'clock. So, yeah, I think, like you can see here, this is the rain that's coming through earlier and what we're seeing right now. Like, that's when they had to throw the caution or the red flag, because right here, yeah, it got soaked for about 10 minutes. And now it's cleared away, and it's going to be gone for the next hour and a half or so. So, yeah, I think they can definitely get this thing restarted for sure. Whew. Thanks for everybody watching right now. Still at 3,277 subscribers. I appreciate it. I'm interested to see what Tanner Gray has to say. He's currently running in second place. Pluto P been listening during my graveyard shift. This is about as bad as the Coke 400 weekend last year in terms of weather. Having been to both races. Yeah, this is just... It's just the weather just keeps popping up here and there. It's not raining hard at all, but it's enough to, like, you got to kind of throw the caution for it. You can't really have them running out there at full speed, obviously. I know. I'm so happy as well, Joe Bo. It's like NASCAR. This is like the 1 in, like, 5 times where it's like they actually, like, get the race restarted and it goes well. Woo. Had over 1,000 people tune in so far tonight. I appreciate it. We'll be live tomorrow for the Cup Series practice, Xfinity Series qualifying, then the ARCA race. And finally, the Xfinity Series race, the Beef. It's What's for Dinner at 300. And, yeah, so it is going to be a long day of action. I'm going to have to, probably stand up, do some stretches at some point in between all that. But we'll make it happen. What do I think of Waves 9 and 10, Joe Bo? I mean, I think they're interesting. I mean, I think they're all good. I mean, I'm a Larson fan, so I like there's Larson cars. I think that Chastain Pitbull car is cool, but, I mean, I never see them. And I'm not going to spend the extra, like, $15 or whatever it is to buy them, like, online through eBay. And, yeah, they, like, never, ever are in my target. So it's like, I mean, if I see them, I'll pick them up, but I don't really care too much about authentics. I mean, I have quite a few in my collection, but... Ginger, when did the TV window end? At 10. So we're already past the TV window at 10:06. See, I'm not sure when, if there's a time where they're going to switch over. What they're supposed to be covering is Air Force versus Wyoming and college basketball. Neither team is ranked. So I feel like, unless there's certain things in the contract for the broadcasting or whatever, that NASCAR probably will have priority over that game. But, I mean, maybe it's going to get bumped to FS2, which if it does, don't worry. I have access to that. I will be there nonstop till the end. Exactly, Jobo. Yeah, you hear these people saying you're just going to get 1 or 2 cars and they buy the whole wave. Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes I might buy like 3 or 4 if I ever do see it, but it's like, yeah, I really just care about the Larson cars and then maybe like 1 or other 2 that might be interesting. Anyways. Oh, yeah, NASCAR Superior. And now they're interviewing Cody Roba, who's had a great underdog run. Or I think, well, yeah, Colby Howard. I totally messed up. Colby Howard. I don't know why. They both drive cars with number 9s in them. Colby Howard. Jobo, the problem is I shouldn't be saying it. Lionel needs to do a better job of getting these cars out to more stores. Yeah, I just hope somebody else gets the rights to making NASCAR diecast other than Lionel whenever the next contract is. I don't even know how that stuff works, but yeah. Oh, boy. Do we want to do like some NASCAR Kahoot or something like we're Eric Estep? NASCAR Kahoot question mark. Just putting that out there to anybody watching. So, yeah, they're making progress on the track. Yeah, the rain has stopped. And honestly, it rained so light that I don't even know if they're probably going to have to do 2 laps on the track in terms of the track drying process. Woo! Keep smashing that subscribe button. You guys have been killing it tonight, actually. Considering that we've had so many technical struggles and all that, y'all have killed it pretty much. Honestly, when we started the night with all the technical difficulties, I thought we were probably only going to get like maybe 10 subscribers and maybe like a couple hundred views. But so far, we've gotten about, 25? And we've just gotten over 1,100 views on the night, so I appreciate it. Pluto P late night NASCAR on a Friday night. Fun times, exactly. I mean, I don't like rain delays, but something about these plate tracks, like that Xfinity Series race last year that went until like 1 a.m., I mean, it's just a vibe. It's just an experience staying up, just talking about it, enjoying it with you guys. Ray, any word on when the race will resume? Don't have a time frame yet, but they're very confident that they'll resume. I would imagine probably another 25 minutes, probably at minimum, just because it does take a while for them to do 1 full lap around the track in terms of the track drying, because those jet dryers only move at about like 3 or 4 miles an hour. Dang, Jobo. Whew. Yeah, looking at the poll right now. We got 20 votes in there. 25% of you guys say Zane Smith are going to win. 10% say Christian Eckes. 15% say Chase Elliott. 50% of y'all want a surprise. Yeah, I want the surprise. I want the crazy winner. Christian Eckes isn't really a crazy winner, but I feel like he kind of is. That's a smaller team. I don't think they've ever even had a win in the Truck Series, or at least not for a while. They struggled with Derek Kraus. If Christian Eckes could get him a win in his first start with that team, that would be a big, a big statement there. Ginger, it takes 2.5 hours to dry Daytona. That's if it is fully soaked, and it barely misted. Like they usually went to dry all Daytona, they'll cover every inch of the track probably 3 times, or maybe 2 or 3 times. This, they probably only need to cover it maybe once. And I don't even think the whole track got wet. And I wouldn't even be surprised if maybe they're going at it a little faster than normal. Trying to keep tabs on it. I think coverage might go to FS2. Not sure, though. So next up, it says on the bottom of the ticker is Air Force versus Wyoming at 10:15. So this might actually get bumped to FS2, or it's just saying that that's what's going to be next when this ends. Has anyone here been to the Dawsonville pool room? I have not. Yeah, Jobo, Tanner, and Colby, they would be surprises, yeah. Maybe even Hosevar. I wouldn't say Craftsman and Elliott would be, but yeah. Like, honestly, I don't even mind if Zane Smith wins. I mean, I wouldn't prefer it. But, like, just not like this. Just not under rain delay. Not under rain delay. I mean, even if it was, like, the underdog of underdogs, like, I don't know. Who's an example right now? I mean, even if it was, like, Travis Pastrana or Timmy Hill out front. Maybe Timmy Hill I'd be okay with because everybody loves Timmy Hill. But, like, even if it was an underdog out front, I don't want it to end like this. Yeah, I agree with you, Pluto. Ankram's had a really good truck tonight. I definitely keep your eye on him. That's a great response, Mark. That's a great response. Oh, Lionel Taylor, I see the confusion. That's pretty funny there. That's pretty funny. Always, I saw somebody else. Ginger Williamson, you just got yourself another subscriber from me. I appreciate it, Ginger. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to everybody sticking with us here through this rain delay. I know it's kind of boring. We don't got much to talk about. We're doing our best. Zane Smith, Mickey Moused his way into the 500. Wait, what? No, Zane Smith didn't Mickey Mouse his way. And Chandler Smith just blew it on his own. Chandler Smith, the speeding penalty. Yeah, no, Zane Smith didn't Mickey Mouse it. I mean, Connor Daly Mickey Moused it into the 500 if you want to talk about Mickey Mousing. Not that I mean, I like Connor Daly getting in the 500. I mean, Austin Hill, though, coming into the week, Austin Hill was my big underdog upset for Daytona. And he didn't even make it into the race, but... But even if things were to end right here, I would say, Eckes, this has been a really solid performance tonight. And that truck, I think, can definitely make the playoffs. Like, he's full-time, and even though Kraus... Wait, did Kraus make the playoffs? No, Kraus missed out on the playoffs last year. Like, but the truck looked very capable at times. Kraus almost won a couple times. So, even without a win, I think Eckes could definitely just point his way into the playoffs this year, especially with all the chaos and the manufacturer swapping and driver swapping and all that's happened. Now you don't have to worry about a KBM truck trying to sweep in and take it all. Hey, 22 subscribers away from 3,300. We're slowly inching our way there. Whoa, Christian, that's... What? Eyebrow raise? Jobo, he got caught speeding. I know if that ever happened, I would have made. If that wouldn't have happened, you would. I think if Chandler Smith wasn't speeding, he would have been with the Chevrolets, and the Chevrolets lost out to the Fords regardless. I don't think he would have made it in. I agree with you, Jobo. Kraus should have won Gateway last year. I mean, he'd probably still be at that team this year if it wasn't for that, for him losing out on that race. But yeah, now Kraus is running in the 20 for Young's Motorsports, which is basically just a truck where you come in and basically are like, I'm cashing a check to run this truck. And, I mean, that's how it is for most of them. But, like, yeah, he's just trying to give himself any last shot he's got here. So, and I believe right now, where is Kraus running? He hasn't been running into the lead draft, just trying to save his truck for later because he's not going to be full-time this year, so stage points don't matter. Yeah, Kraus right now running in 20th. I wouldn't count him out of it yet. By any means. Okay. Truck Series does have priority over the Wyoming Air Force game. That game will be going to FS2. So, yeah, it'll be on FS1 the rest of the night for anybody that's got watching on TV as well as on here. You don't have to worry about changing channels, or maybe if you don't have FS2, and I know not everybody does. Yeah, track drying still in progress here right now. And also, if for some reason this race goes even later than midnight, goes past the end of the basketball game window, there's nothing on the rest of the night. So we will have priority. Okay, also, for what it's worth tomorrow, if you're wondering, I think we'll be live tomorrow for Cup Series practice starting at 10:30. If you're trying to tune in for that on TV, I believe it's going to be on to... I think it's going to be on FS2. So not ideal for the public audience, but we'll be streaming practice. We're kind of just talking about what's going on. I mean, really not too much is going to happen there. Just going to be some... wait, is it going to be on FS2? Oh, they have it. They have the title totally mismarked, but yeah, there's going to be practice tomorrow for the Cup Series from 10:30 to 11:30. Then qualifying for the Xfinity Series from 11:30 to 1, and then the ARCA race will start at 1:30, and then the Xfinity Series will be on at 5. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to try and budget my voice tomorrow, but I think we can make it. Chase or Ginger Williamson, you're going to make a NASCAR Kahoot while we wait? You know what? I was going to do a Kahoot, but honestly, there's not that many people in here tonight. So I feel like we probably have like 2 or 3 people that would do it. Hey, you're back, Benjamin. I missed you too. I appreciate it. Yeah, but if you do it, we could just make a Kahoot as well, actually, Ginger. But I'll put it up on my screen if we do it. I just don't know if we have enough people to do it here. But if you do make one, send a link in the chat or try and send a link. Maybe send it on my Instagram if you are following the Instagram. If you're not following Instagram, follow Instagram. It's just Freeman Motorsports or Freeman.motorsports on Instagram. So follow that. We have other content on there. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, follow the Instagram and message me the link on there. I could probably use that link for another race this weekend if we get another rain delay, which is definitely possible since we're at Daytona. And maybe if not this weekend, we'll use it another time. Whew. Okay, so we got 60 likes, guys. I appreciate it. We got almost 50 people watching. Appreciate it. Ginger don't have Insta. Okay. I don't know. Try and send it in the link. It doesn't always work. Well, Jobo, the thing is if it tells us the code, all we're going to get is the squares. We won't be able to see the Kahoot. I'll just put the Kahoot on my screen if he sends me the link to the Kahoot set. Benjamin, I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like that's just the way Matt Crafton looks. Yeah, Ginger, do you have red hair? This is also a good question. Bro, why? What? Jobo, what's going on? The Pecan Bus Collector, it's taken too long for the race to continue. It's going to continue. It's not raining. They can't just call. The problem is NASCAR, since they worked on drying the account, they can't just... I'm blanking. They can't just use... I'm totally blanking. Anyways, yeah. They can't just end the race now because it's not raining and they're just drying the track. They can't just call it now. Where are y'all watching from tonight? What part of the country are you representing? Or maybe you're representing just a different country entirely. You have an announcement, Benjamin? Let's hear it. Iowa? I feel like, is that it? Or am I about to witness a pun or something? Ohio. Oh. I thought, okay, I see what you're saying. You're from Iowa, Benjamin. I got you. Ohio. I don't know if you're trying to be funny there, Ginger, or not. Texas. Okay. You changed your pick to Howard. Yeah, no, Howard's kind of my pick. I just want to see the underdog. Mark, North Carolina. David, Oregon. Okay. So it's still early over there. It's only 7:30 over there. We are over here on Freedom Motorsports. We're representing Western New York, Buffalo Bills, Bills Mafia. Oh yeah. So actually, I got some people that I'm really rooting for this weekend in the ARCA race. There's actually 3 ARCA drivers that are all from Buffalo. So, I mean, that's actually pretty crazy if you think about it. I mean, outside of like Charlotte, North Carolina, not many drivers actually they're not multiple drivers from like one metropolitan area really, and Buffalo's really not that big. There's only like 200,000 people. So, yeah, I got some people I'm rooting for in the ARCA race. You might be the only one from Vermont, Jobo. Right now, just checking in on my end. I'm actually going to see. Or wait, I just blanked. I can see on my end analytics, I can see which states I have the most audience from or the most viewership from. So I might be able to tell you what the top demographics are. Well, I can tell you the top countries right away. So far in 2023, the majority of y'all have tuned in from the United States. And then 5% have tuned in from Canada. So Canada with some decent representation. But I would say that's pretty accurate. I'd imagine probably about 4% or so, 3% or so of NASCAR fans are from Canada. 1% of my viewers are from Australia, 1% from Brazil. And then those are really the only countries that have even a small, significant portion of viewers. But then, okay, I can't really get too specific, but I can get the top cities. So it doesn't have this data for all of them. Okay, Chicago actually is number 1. Then Atlanta, then Orlando, then Dallas, and then Charlotte. So Chicago, Atlanta, Orlando, Dallas, Charlotte. Those are all the biggest. So kind of interesting there. Interesting data. I'm trying to see what's like the smallest or like most random one on this like whole list. Like what? I'm trying to see if there are like any foreign ones. Hey, from Buffalo, we got in 1% or 0.1% of my viewers are from Buffalo. So I got to work on growing that local viewership, I got to admit. Anyways, I'll check back in on the chat now. Would a booklet work for the NASCAR? I don't even know what a booklet is. Am I like a boomer or something? Like a booklet? I don't know what that is. Richard King from NC. All right. Oh, Mama Smith is from Vermont? Are you kidding me? I did not know that. Still working on drying out the track. I mean, I guess we could try a booklet. Is it just like free online like Kahoot basically? Bro, dude, I hate the Juan Pablo Montoya jokes because Juan Pablo Montoya was my first favorite driver in NASCAR. Really, just because when I was a little kid, I thought the red Target car looked cool. That's why my first favorite driver was Juan Pablo Montoya and then Kyle Larson. So I don't like the Juan Pablo hate. But what was I going to say is that, what was it? Oh, the one joke is how many drivers did it take to destroy a jet dryer? Juan. Great. Here, I mean, I'm gonna look up what Blooket is or whatever right now. Is that how you pronounce it, Blooket? I have no idea. Or, oh, blue kit. Blue kits. That's how you say it, I guess. Did not know that. Did not know that. Learn something new every day, I guess. I think we're going to do a blue kit then. Blue kit. I don't know. I just have to make an account real quick, and then we can try and do one. If you're interested in doing the blue kit, which is type of kind of like a Kahoot, let me know. Jose, question: do people in Canada like racing on a track because they don't have roads or weather? I can only imagine. I don't quite totally. I'm not tracking with you, Jose. Not tracking with you. Because they don't have roads or weather. I mean, they have roads in Canada. I mean, Canada is. I mean, in terms of like, it's not like it's like a snowland. Unlike once you get really far north. I mean, I'm like 10 minutes from Canada. Once you're like on a map. I mean, yes, I guess land-wise, a lot of Canada is covered in snow, but like where all the people live, it's not it's not like foreign wasteland per se. There are actually a couple of racetracks in Canada. Small racing community. I mean, there's obviously been the NASCAR Pinty series. You probably know about that. Whew. Okay, I'm working on making my blue kit account right now. Okay. Oh, I know. I'm signing up. I don't want to sign it up right now. Do. Thanks to everybody watching though right now. Okay, so we're working on the blue kit. We're working on the blue kit. That's great, Benjamin. That's great. That's great. Yeah, Mark, Canada is like upstate New York, Vermont. I mean, yeah, basically Toronto and Ontario and like Quebec are like kind of like the three major Canadian cities, and they're all like right up on the north side of like the Great Lakes, like Lake Erie. And so yeah, it's pretty much a little bit colder, a little bit more snowy than upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. So I mean, it's not like a foreign wasteland or anything by any means. Okay. I'm looking up a blue kit right now. I just looked up one for NASCAR. Trying to see if there's any decent one. Oh, okay. I see. Do. Ah, man, these are too easy. These are too easy right now. I'm looking for a good blue kit. Okay. This one's pretty easy. Or, okay, no, this one's too easy. I take it back. I feel like it could work, but... Okay, this... I'm trying to find one that's, like, actually difficult. Oh my gosh, okay, now these are too easy. I can't find one that's like mildly challenging. Dang. Benjamin, you've graduated high school. No homework for you. Interesting here. I know, I'm trying to find a hard one. Okay, Jobo, what's up? Man, it's like all of them are just like guess the number that this driver, or the number of the car for this driver, and it's like, okay, what car does William Byron drive? The 24. I'm like, yeah, everybody watching at this point is gonna know that. Hmm. Do-do-do-do-do. 2021 NASCAR. Dude, no, they're all just asking, like, who drives this car? Like, the 00 Quinn Houff. Here's a NASCAR trivia. Who drives the 48? Who drives the 44? I wonder what year this is from. This one might be good. Nah, this one, man. Okay, I'm just gonna say the blue kits, they're too easy. They're too easy. Dang, I'm trying to find a good one. No, okay, I actually like this one. We might do this one. Okay. I think we're going to do a blue kit here. Yeah, I might do a Kahoot, actually. I think I'm just going to do a Kahoot. We're just going to go Kahoot, guys. I'm sorry, any of the blue kit fans out there, but we're just going to go with the Kahoot. Wait, trying to find a study set here. Dude, it's been a minute since I've been on a Kahoot. Okay, here we are. We're working it out. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're about to do a Kahoot to continue on through this rain delay. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Come on, where's the... Hold on now. Hold up. Yeah, just a moment now. Oh, I'm getting hungry, guys. We might have to pull some Uber Eats out or something. Bro, oh my gosh. Do I not remember my password? I may not. Hold up. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, this Kahoot thing, it might finally work. I'm next race, we're just gonna have it pulled up, prepared, ready, automatic. Okay, we're pulling up the NASCAR Kahoot as I speak. Jobo, do I know when the race is starting back up? I'd imagine probably about in 15, 20 minutes. Like, it does take probably about an hour to just dry the track, even after just a light rain like this. Okay, here we go. NASCAR trivia. Hopefully this isn't one that you guys have already done. He drove the 21 inch. Okay, here. Oh, this one's too old. come on, come on, come on. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I think. Okay, okay. We're going to go with this one. We're going to go with this one. Okay, join the Kahoot, guys. Join the Kahoot. We're going to have the link up on the screen here in just a moment. We're going live with the Kahoot. We're going live. We're going live. Thanks to everybody that's sticking around in the chat. I know I've been quiet for a moment. Oh, man, I'm opening up like too many tabs.
It's not raining right now. We're making progress on the track, and we received word that NASCAR had said to the drivers, stay close to your trucks. Those are all positive signs. We're moving in a good direction.
Okay, I think we're going to be going green here probably pretty soon. Oh, come on. Just load in. Okay, the Kahoot. Okay, classic mode. There we go.